Okay, so back to the story. Yeah, so God did a reverse Uno on me, right? Because I ended up waking up the next morning, and I'm going to the store. I woke up at probably, because I knew I was going to my Nana's house because my sister had a chiropractor appointment. So my Nana was like, by the time you come, after your chiropractor appointment, I'm already have been at work. So I'm just take her with me. So she took my daughter with her to work. So she was saying she was going to take my daughter with her to work. So drop my daughter off at my Nana's house, right? So that's what I did. So when I go drop my daughter off I went to go drop my daughter off at my Nana. Let me tell you how Monday really went, right? Went to bed, woke up. Okay, it's time to go. So before, what I did, I woke up early that morning, worked out, right? I got myself up out that bed and I worked out. I said, I'm going to do this. So I worked out for about 30, 45 minutes, keep it in check. So I went and worked out. And I went to the store. I left out at 6 a.m. that morning to go to the store because I was like, I have enough time to go to the store since I'm going to my Nana's house 40 minutes away. So I went to the store. I was probably in the store for maybe like an hour. And I left to go to my Nana's house, which the store made it 30 minutes away. I got there at 7:30. She was telling me how, her car was messed up, which is why I was going to go pick her up instead of drop my daughter off there. I forgot to tell y'all that. So, yeah, this is the important part. My Nana's car was messed up, and so she was waiting on the part to be sent back with Amazon. You know how you send it back, and they see it's on the way back. They order a new part. They do the exchange. That's what she was waiting on. So she was like, she was going to use my car for the day because, of course, if I'm working from home, then where the fuck am I going? You know what I'm saying? Then my parents got 2 cars here, so it's okay. Anyways, so so I went to go and pretty much what I did, I went to go and pick her up because I had to get her back here so she could watch my daughter and take her with her to go to work so she could be to work on time to go feed the man, fix his breakfast. She a CNA. Fix his breakfast, change his linen, whatever. So I went to go do that. She went, anyways, went to go get her, brought her back. After I brought her back, after I brought her back here, they got ready and they left. I worked my first day. It was good. So then she came back Monday night because she don't work Tuesday. So she came back Monday night, spent the night. Tuesday, they left. Tuesday, they leave. Her car still not fixed. She kept my daughter, which allowed me to be able to journal, which allowed me to be able to really, clean up and see the house is clean. And, I got to paint my toes. I got to spend some time outside without worrying about somebody in my hands or, having to run around. I got to really just enjoy just that. Like, I did a steam as well. Let me see, what else did I do? Yeah, I mean, just really chilled my mind out. I guess because the past weekend I didn't really get no rest, but trying to catch up on that. So yeah, anyways, so I didn't even tell you, I went to the store. This is the main part, why I keep skipping it. Anyways, I went to the store and couldn't find my food stamp card, y'all. Let me tell you. So this is part of me praising God, right? So I went to the store and I get there, couldn't find my English card or my food stamps card. So I look around. I push this passenger seat back. I look around. I'm like, man, let me I was like, well, maybe I'll just go tomorrow or something because I couldn't find my food stamp card or my English card. So I was like, I'll just go tomorrow. It is what it is. Not stressing, not nothing. So anyway, push the seat back and it's over there like, on the inside of the passenger seat, like when you bend down you can see it. So I was like, oh wow, look at God. So that was a part of me praising God. He had my food stamp card and my English card there because I thought I misplaced them. Like, oh damn, they may be in some pants at home or something like that, but they was right there on the side of my seat. All I had to do was listen when he said push that seat back, boom, and it was right there. Found it, got to go do my shopping. Anyways, so this is how it worked out for me with my Nana. I didn't have to worry about childcare for this work from home job. I didn't have to worry about waking up super early, going to do the thing that I did on Friday where I had to drive up there to go get my sister and then drive back and then drive here and drive there and be super exhausted 5 days a week. It worked out because my Nana got to use my car and I got a babysitter at the same time. So I was blessed to be a blessing. And all this happened before I even painted my toes this way. But I just feel like this is how God is opening doors in my life for me to be blessed, to be a blessing. You know, God sees my heart. He sees the things that I do. He sees I'm trying. I'm not perfect, but I'm blessed to be a blessing. You understand what I'm saying? Just like with this YouTube thing, like I'm like, you know, you haven't posted in a while. By the time that I'm like, oh, I haven't posted in a while, or what do I talk about? I've had time for my mind to slow down and regenerate. I've been off social media, off Instagram since last Friday, and I can say I'm really finding out who I really am without social influencers. Like, that's why I'm like, even if you take just a 30-day break, even if you take a 60-day, 90-day, because you want to get back in the loop, see what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Do everything in balance, which is what I'm going to talk about next. You know, take a break from things, especially when you feel like you're about to idolize them, when you're addicted to them, when you're putting them above God, when it's the first thing you do in the morning, when it's the last thing that you do at night. You know, read more, find out information on your own. Just these are the things that I'm really getting, you know, because when you actually cut off from the world and stop seeing what the world is doing, you check in on you and you spend that time with you to see, hey, how do I feel? And you let things just flow intentionally and how they're supposed to. But yeah, that's my story about just me praising God when he told me to praise him blessing me. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I paid my tithes, although I did go to my grandfather's church. I didn't pay tithes there, but I did pay tithes at my church. I sent them a cash app. So I just feel like that was also good as well. And I remember just 2 Sundays ago when I was in church and I was crying about the situation, because I was like, you know, I didn't know it was really troubling me, but I went in and my pastor was like, you know, your spirit seems quiet. So I went in and I end up telling my testimony. I end up crying because I was like, I don't know how this is going to happen. I don't know how I'm going to, you know, get my sister so far, a babysitter. I was literally crying. You couldn't even understand what I was saying, but that's what I was crying about. Didn't even realize it was weighing on me so heavy, all the worry and everything like that. But my apostle went into prayer, immediate prayer, as soon as I was telling my testimony. And, you know, and they was saying that week to give $50 because a blessing is going to come to your house. And you know what I'm saying? It was just amazing. So, you know, God is just doing things in my life that is just like, when you have testimonies, you know, it's just hard to say that you haven't encountered God. He does things in little ways, big ways, small ways, things that kind of blow your mind, that you just had to be there to see it, to know what led up to it, that made it just so amazing, you know, what God did for me. So that's why I talk about God, because it's like, y'all, some of the things that he do, it just be like, just know he was there. He was there, and he was there. He's still here. He still walked right beside me. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel. But yeah, praise God in advance, because, oh yeah, it's coming. Whatever you want is coming. I'm moving this year. Oh, I know that. I'm moving this year. I'm getting that Kia Telluride this year. My credit going up. You know what I'm saying? Everything is getting fixated this year, but I'm patient at the same time. I'm not putting no pressure on it. Feel me? I'm letting God do his thing, because he will never leave you nor forsake you. He will never fail you. All right, I love y'all. I'll see you in the next video.